It is an exciting day today, a day that a lot of you have been waiting for. When is the Kruesi Originals engine guard for the bagger coming out? I'm gonna make that happen. I got lofty goals today. Tommy went next door, got me a bag of crystal. All right, let's go make something. Mostly, they come out at night, mostly. I'm gonna have to get a straight edge of some sort and put on there. This is not gonna cut it. Now, the daunting task of getting this thing to balance up here. Can I see this far? I doubt it. Hey everybody, it is an exciting day today, a day that a lot of you have been waiting for. I know because we get a lot of messages, a lot of phone calls. When is the bagger K-bar? When is the Kruesi Originals engine guard for the bagger coming out? If you saw us build one on the yellow bike for San Diego Harley Davidson that we built the first bagger K-bar, and that was over a year ago, and we haven't really done anything with it because I haven't had time to get a bike over here to make another one to finish the jig to produce them. So we build the jig, we have all the bends already pre-made in a CNC machine, and then we just have a jig that we weld them up and do all that shit, and we do the finish work. I haven't had time to make that part happen, but today I'm gonna make that happen. I got lofty goals today. So I have to build two of them today. I got to make one that's basically just tacked together so we can fit the jig to it. And then I have to completely build one start to finish, and that's going to Centers Only in San Diego for a bike that they're building right now. They've been waiting patiently for a while, and I'm going to make that happen and get it out for them. Also, if I have time today, which I hope, I'm going to build the shifter setup for the mid controls for this 135 build that we've been working on. And that is all that's left on this bike. Once that's done, I'll put the primary together and then we can throw the chin spoiler on, a couple nuts and bolts here and there, and then we got to run a week's worth of heat cycles, put a shitload of miles on it, tune it, all that shit still. But as far as like the building process, it will be done at that point. So today, hopefully, right after you like, subscribe, and tell 7 of your friends on the phone about Kruesi Originals, we're going to get into some serious fabrication work today. I'm feeling a little sluggish, and I don't really want to do this project because, how much of you know this, but I quit smoking grass like 4 months ago, and that's how I like to build things, you know, smoke a little grass, build a nice project, and get all creative, and I have a good time. Now it's just like, I want to do this. It sucks. So, Tommy went next door, got me a bag of crystal. Get tuned up real good, nice bag of Crystal 4, get fired up. I really would like that Crystal 4 sponsorship. I figure if I drink 3 or 4 of these, I'll have to want to do something. I don't know, I might have to start smoking grass again. So I don't know, man. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Because I quit smoking weed because we got so much shit going on. We're like overwhelmingly busy and have a million people in our face all the time and all this just crazy shit happening. And it's a lot to deal with. And I felt like I really needed to be on point to deal with that. And that's what I've been doing, and that's how we made that event happen for Bike Week and all that other crazy shit. At the same time, oh, I miss it. I miss feeling happy. All right, let's go make something. Sorry to interrupt this program, but we got a motorcycle sitting right here for one reason only. For every $5 you spend on KruesiOriginals.com, enters you in a chance to win this bad boy right here. Thank you. I want to clean all this shit off, make it a nice smooth clean surface so when I weld everything, I have a clean welding surface. This stuff is called scale. I'm taking off the scale. I gotta prep one more little tab and then we're going to get the bike level. I'm going to like shim the bike up and make sure that it is sitting very level so when I build the product it will be also very level. Once I level it to the bike, then I know I have a true plane of existence. You never know what plane you're working with. Could be this one, could be the multiverse, could be unified healthcare. Throw some bolts on this dude, throw it up on the bike just to have it there. You know, I'm probably not gonna want washers at the moment. Thinking out loud, mostly. Mostly, they come out at night, mostly. Had to take a little pause for a second because we had a large group of guys coming here from all over the country. They're here for Harley Davidson PhD training. If you don't know what Harley Davidson PhD training is, if you're a Harley tech, well, like once a year or something like that, they send you out for PhD training, where that's where they, oh, this is gonna be a blast with that oil line right there. That's where they like train you on the new up-to-date things, blah blah blah, and to be like a master tech or whatever level tech you are at a dealership. I don't really know how it works because I never worked at a dealership. I always worked at custom shops, but they get different PhDs, and that's how you work your way up the food chain, work your way to master tech, which I've got like 45 PhDs, I think, something like that. I got a shitload of them myself, but there's 100 and something to get, I think. So all these techs just stopped in from all over the place out here on a PhD training course and came to see the shop, which I thought was pretty awesome that we have other Harley Davidson techs that are fans of what we're doing. That feels pretty cool. They're all pretty cool guys, young guys, except for one old homie, North Dakota. I just say that and it sounds cold. I heard a BMW just pull in outside. Trent's here. He's got to go pick up our tires for the cars for this weekend because we have a drift event. My Corvette is running and running good, and it was dyno tuned and everything is fixed, and after blowing 2 power steering lines back to back and changing all of that because the fittings that we got were garbage, went to a better style of fitting. That is all locked and loaded, and the car is just about ready to shred. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is level the bike or check the bike for level. I want to have the bike level so when I put this guy up here, I can level my crash bar engine guard off of the bike and everything will be dialed. Oh my God, legs are sore. I'm gonna have to get a straight edge of some sort and put on there. This is not gonna cut it. Improv. All right. I need to shim that side just a little bit, so I'm gonna let the jack down. I'm gonna find a very, very small shim, hopefully. Shimmer up just a hair. Can you see?
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah. All right. She's level. Now the daunting task of getting this thing to balance up here and figure out, oh, how in the f I'm gonna do this. Well, it's all fucking mile. And now it's just a lot of getting things to sit where I want them to. All right, after endless measurements and checks and staring, I believe I am spot on level to the frame right now. It's really hard to check this plane right here, but my gaps in the little natural divot where the crash bar went originally, the stock one, is pretty true. If you look through there, Tom, it looks pretty dead on, don't it?
Yeah, that looks actually pretty damn good.
So now I gotta get up in this really weird little hole and try and tack this thing, which is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be the real deal for me right here. Can I see this far? I doubt it. There you go.
She's there.
Barely. All right, I'm gonna come around to the other side. There you go. All right, we'll call that good.
One more shot. All right, give that a look. I think that's pretty.
We're gonna do some tacking. We're gonna get tacky right now. Oh man, here we go, nice and upside down. Good?
Looks good to me, yeah.
And I'm gonna pull that off and tack that dude a couple more times, and then we'll put it back on and double check it again, and then I'll probably just kind of keep like stitch welding that thing back and forth to make sure it stays, no matter which way she's pulling. I'll pull her right into place and do that off and off and on. Then I'll weld these dudes up, and then this one will go to centers only, and then we'll fit up the next one. That'd be the process. This little welding job is probably gonna take a good half a day right here because it's a lot of off and on shit. So Tom, you can go back to shipping out hundreds of parts to everyone, because you guys bought us out of Dyna K bars in a matter of 4 hours. We just made a whole bunch of them, Sent them all to powder coat, and Tommy, on the way back from powder coat from the phone app, put them back in stock, and pretty much by the time he got here, a bunch of them had sold, and by the end of the day, they were gone. You guys bought us out. So we're making, what, 180 more? Something like that. I think we're making like 180 more right now. Sean's welding them up. So we'll have 180 more as soon as they are back in stock, or you see them in stock and you go, you know, I think I want to buy one of these. I would suggest not thinking about it, just do it, because they sell like crazy. Thank you guys so much. Like, they work well. Our shit works well. It is the best engine guard save your bike shit out there, from much trial and error and much of us eating shit ourselves over. I've been producing those since 2012, and it's just been a lot of R&D. By R&D, I mean me and Trent eating shit a lot and redesigning them so they keep eating shit and they work good. And that's where this guy's coming into play. So we might build another bagger for the old shop here. You never know, but we'll be trying these out heavily. Right now, I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna do a little bit of tacking, and then I'm gonna put it back on, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of tacking, and I'm gonna put it back on, and we're gonna go back and forth. It's gonna be a little bit of a back and forth game for a little bit. Once I get her off there, June, I will holler at you, and we'll go from there. Dialed. All right. There's that one. She's tacked up and done. I'm gonna fit up the second one now. I was gonna finish weld this one and send it out, but I wanna fit the second one up. And whichever one I feel like is the best of the two, that's the one that's gonna go to the jig, because it needs to be perfect. And then the one that is still good, but not maybe as good, if there is one, you know what I mean? That'll be going out to senders only. It'll be dialed, but whichever one is exactly perfect needs to be the one that I jig. And I'm not gonna fully weld the one that we jig. I'm just gonna tack it into place so nothing pulls or gets pulled anywhere. It's just, that is where everything has to be so Sean can fit up the fixtures perfectly. Let me check my shit real quick. Spot on. Spot on, governor. Now, time to pull her apart. Do it all over again. It really wasn't that bad, you know? Level. Okay, this is the one that's going to the jig. That guy is just tacked. I'm not gonna fully weld this thing, because if I do, it could pull one way or another. It's tacked, everything is spot on, fitting nicely. Gonna take that off. That's gonna go to Sean. He's gonna build a jig for it, and then we'll start producing them. Now I just need to finish weld the one for senders only, and we'll ship that guy out, and we're gonna go from there. I mean, I'll do a little bit of welding. I'll show you the finished product. Probably gonna be, that's gonna be the end of the day. Next, we'll be building a shifter for this. I have to build the whole shifter assembly that goes through the primary to run to the shift linkage, because we built mid controls and built a mid control primary for this guy. So I gotta draw a whole template, cut the steel out, make the shift shaft, make every single bit of it. We'll be doing that probably Monday, Tuesday. Today's Thursday, so Monday, Tuesday, I'll be building a shifter. Yahoo! That's it. That shit is mocked up. The other one is welded up, heading out to senders only for a bike that they're building. Go check those dudes out. They do cool shit. And I'm done for the day. We have, today's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. We have to prep because we have a show called Lush Motorsports. Lush. Ah, it could be a Lush. Slush. I've been calling it Lush?
No.
Okay, Slush. Why do they call it Slush, I wonder?
I don't know. I tried to look it up.
But anyways, we're going to an event with Slush Motorsports on Saturday. And we got to get all of our shit ready, so it's a load the trailers, pack everything up day tomorrow. And then Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be building the rest of the shift linkage mechanism shifter for the mid controls for this bike, and probably starting this bike for the first time, most likely either Monday, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. You might get to see the old 135 fire up, but you will get to see the rest of the mid controls being built for this bike. This thing is almost done. It has been a long project that we had to kind of step off of and catch up on all the other people that we pushed aside to work on this one, but that's kind of the way it goes when you're building custom things. And I don't really want to work on people's bikes anymore. I just want to build dope bikes to give away to you guys. Because that's moving forward, that's mostly what we're going to do. We're just going to keep building bikes, giving them away, and that kind of fun shit, because I love it. And you guys keep supporting us very, very well. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Stay posted. These will be out soon. By soon, I probably mean a couple months, actually. It'll probably take a while to produce the jigs. And then we got to get hundreds of these bends made. and then we will start knocking them out. So a couple months. That is a really dope-ass looking engine guard right there, to be quite honest. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, cruiseoriginals.com. For every $5 you spend on there, you can win a custom motorcycle built by us. Thank you. Peace. Remember, if you join the YouTube membership, you get early access to all of our videos instead of waiting around for Tuesday night and Thursday night and Sunday night for them to drop. You get them as soon as we're done with them. We load them to YouTube. You get to watch them immediately.